Welcome into 12 News. It's a post from the Kansas Highway Patrol this week. They say highlights a big problem. You can see the alleged speed over there. Drivers going more than 100 miles an hour.
So now the agency is calling for legislation to make excessive speeding like this a criminal offense. Today, 12 News reporter Brock Wilson talked with the Highway Patrol about why the need for stiffer speeding penalties is so important. Brock?
Rachel, the Kansas Highway Patrol says troopers are pulling over nearly twice as many drivers going at least 100 miles an hour as they were before the coronavirus pandemic. So, in order to keep Kansas roadways safe, they want to make it a criminal offense for drivers to hit the triple digits.
We're trying to find maybe a stiffer penalty for motorists out here that are having complete disregard for the speed limits out on our roadways.
Kansas Highway Patrol Trooper Chad Crittenden says it's all about making sure Kansas roadways are a safe place.
We don't think of our automobiles being a deadly missile driving down the road. If a blowout would happen, somebody just didn't judge speed and change lanes in front of someone at those speeds, the chances of survival are really slim in those situations.
That's why the Highway Patrol has taken the issue to the state legislature, introducing a bill to the Senate Transportation Committee to make it a criminal offense to drive 100 miles per hour or faster.
In the beginning of 2019, our statistics were showing that we had about 1,600 to 1,700 motorists that the Kansas Highway Patrol were able to stop and cite for going over 100 miles an hour. Well, then fast forward to 2021, and it almost doubled.
I would gauge it of having quite a bit of support.
Vice Chair of the Transportation Committee, Senator Rick Cluse, agrees. There's no reason people should be driving that fast.
I think anything we can, do to help curb, fatalities is huge.
And expects there to at least be a healthy discussion about the bill.
I would think it would gain traction for at least having a good conversation, having a hearing.
Right now, it's unclear when that hearing may happen. Now, just yesterday morning in Saline County, a driver was pulled over for going 116 miles an hour down Interstate 135. That fine over $460. Trooper Chad says it used to be a rare occurrence to catch someone going over 100 miles an hour. Now he says it happens every day. Rachel?
Brock?